Welcome to Vilnius, as Vilnius welcomes SIG Strasbourg to Lithuania. It's the final day of regular season action in the Basketball Champions League. And in Group B, these two teams, their fate is already sealed. Strasbourg lead the group and will end up as the group winners. Rytas have failed to progress to the playoffs and have only had that Lithuanian pride to play for. And as anybody that knows anything about this sport, that is a huge thing to play for. Both games tip at 6:30 CET time, Riga and Pristeri. And here in Lithuania, as Rytas Vilnius welcomes SIG Strasbourg to the FIBA Solutions Arena, one of the real classic locations of European basketball. Here are the Group E standings. As you can see, Strasbourg definitely will go through as group winners via the head-to-head with Riga, even if results go the wrong way for Strasbourg this evening. All to play for in the Pristeri Riga matchup for the second place in qualifying. Well, Rytas, it's a long time ago now that they got their only win of the Basketball Champions League regular season in France. And at that point, they were 1-1, and you felt they had a real opportunity to make some noise in this group. But it was Strasbourg, the losers on that night, that have really asserted themselves to lead the group. Coach Lassi Tuovi comes here with a team recently winning in the Pro A League in France a little while ago, mid-January, so they missed a week of play in the league. Rytas also coming off a win against Celia, and new coach Rytas Vilnius has 10 players in uniform, including Martinez Sekodas, who had a marvelous performance, 23 points against Strasbourg in France. Andrew Kudlock, still one of those highlight names on this group. Some real quality additions as this season has developed. Ryan Boatwright gives some much-needed punch in the back court. Brandon Jefferson just got a glimpse. His best night in the Basketball Champions League so far has the loss to Vilnius, where he had 31. Hasn't got into double digits since, but he's having a really solid season, averaging 12.5 points per game in the French Pro A League, and was key in the 82-78 away win at Rouen. And while this Strasbourg team sits 5-4 in the Pro A, they're only 2 games back from first place. It's a really competitive league this season. The leading team at the moment with 2 losses. Strasbourg with 4, and they've only got 4 losses, but they are really beginning to build some momentum as the season gets towards the real business end. Rytas being introduced. So Coach Rytas Vilnius finds himself at the helm of one of the biggest clubs in Lithuanian basketball. And that's one of the pressured jobs for any coach. The expectation is huge. So he kicked off his tenure in charge with a 8-point win and they sit third. Vilnius in the Lithuanian league at the moment. 11-5 record. What a history this club have. Winners of the ULEB Cup, finalists in that competition, won the Europe Cup in '09. And also the NEBL, the North European Basketball League champions as it was at that stage in '02. So there's silverware in the Rytas trophy cabinet with European competitions names on it. And it's going to be a massive disappointment to this organization to miss out on the playoffs in this Basketball Champions League season. So, new coach, players trying to impress. This is not going to be one of those games where a team that has not qualified will literally just go through the motions. I don't think a Rytas team would ever do that. Strasbourg, on the other hand, a team already guaranteed to win, have got to keep the momentum that they've built going. And you've got to give a lot of credit to Coach Lassi Tuovi, one of the younger coaches in the Basketball Champions League. And Strasbourg, in their 5th year in the Basketball Champions League, they've been a participant in every single year. Also have had success in Europe, 2006 Europe Cup finalists, 2-time French champions. And now they're looking to, it's a program that has history without really possibly scaling the heights that they would want to. The officials, Yilmaz, Tanil, Suzlov, and Zdenko Tomasovic will take charge of the final action of the regular season in this group for both teams. And in a month's time, the playoffs will start. Obviously, in the meantime, there's a small thing of a Eurobasket qualifier. We'll talk about that as this game goes on. Here's the starting lineup for Strasbourg. Jeroma Boychik, the first-year arrival from Nürnberg, only played 10 minutes in the loss. Only got 1 shot away. He just really hadn't settled in. But subsequently, he has really become one of Lassi Tuovi's what he brought him for, in fact, one of the leading players on this. Great European experience, tremendous performance with the Czech national team. And he really has established himself in this Strasbourg lineup as a major component. Disappointing season for Rytas. Let's see who they start with. Pranavicius and Ulekas. Marcholinas gets a start at the point guard spot. Keith Benson coming off a really tremendous performance at the weekend in that win on the road. The 2'11" center is a big addition for this Rytas lineup as they get to the business end of domestic competition, and they'll want to be qualifying to come back to the Basketball Champions League next year and make some noise in a competition that I know they thought that they were going to be a factor in this year. So disappointment. Hopefully they're going to finish on a high, but this is too big an organization to not be back really fighting its weight in the Basketball Champions League. Obviously, it's been a very bumpy road of a season. Lots of teams having to reorganize games. What a great job. I think you've got to give credit to every single organization that has dealt with the challenges that we found ourselves getting to the end of the regular season and looking forward to the playoffs. Having completed the final 8 at the beginning of this season, we're now looking forward to a culmination of another just tremendous Basketball Champions League season. Gludas Zibanas. Well, it's one of those jobs. If you're a Lithuanian basketball coach, this is one of those jobs you aspire to. This is one of those jobs that you've got an opportunity to really excel in. However, it's also one of the jobs that takes an enormous amount of pressure with it. Marcelonis at 18 starts at the point for Rytas. A sign of things to come, perhaps, for this Rytas organization. Keith Benson, 32 years old now, Benson, at the real culmination of a career as Marcelonis begins his. Well, wherever you're joining us from, we're underway here in Lithuania. Rytas, Marcelonis will have first look at it in the half court in the dark uniform. Strasbourg in the white. Trying to isolate in the post. Really want to take it one-on-one. Rytas will back it out. Sorry, that's Zunas. Puts it on the floor, needs a pass, gets it off. The long three is short. Work on the glass to keep it alive. Strasbourg have a chance to run. It's a real addition, real factor that Strasbourg have brought some up-tempo basketball to their style this season. Getting a lot more looks in the half court. Wojciech can't get the little jump hook to go. Marcelonis outside. Guarded by Jefferson. Marcelonis puts it on the floor, gets inside, tries to feed it. Benson's going to go up, gets the two. Wow, you can make that penetration if you've got a Keith Benson inside, just holding his space. A strong play by the big man. Ball movement. Wojciech puts it on the floor, going baseline, extra pass, wide open for the three-point line, is no good. Wojciech on the glass, comes up with the offensive rebound. Three is short again. It's a battle on the glass. Benson deflects. And Zunas gets it into the half court, takes it himself and drops it. They really came out firing in France. Led 26-16. Didn't win another quarter. Rytas had done enough in that first quarter to get the win. Wainwright puts it inside. Nice pass on the cut. Little ball fake for two. Bonzi Colson again demonstrates how versatile he is. 198. Only 24, Colson. Plays way older in terms of his just decision making. Zunas moves it off. Marcelonis. 4 on the shot, but Zunas gonna have to put this one up from deep, way downtown. Catches the front of the iron, but doesn't get the drop. And Wojciech pushes, ball is knocked away, but fouled from behind. And Ulekas will pick up the personal. Jaromir Bohacic, I think one of the major reasons that Strasbourg, having had a disappointing Basketball Champions League last year, have really found a way to pick it up this year. Really looking very effective unit. Ball's knocked away. Colson needs a pass, he's got one. Jefferson's gonna have to create down the lane, drops it off, watch out on the baseline. Thrown down hard. Impressive. Mike Dudano took off on the runway, threw it down off the nice little path right at the bottom of the shot clock. Goes inside again, knocked away. Benson can't hold it. Wojciech gives it up. Jefferson steps back for three. Count it. Brandon Jefferson must love playing against this Vilnius team. Has a season high in the Basketball Champions League, 31 against them at home. Hasn't had a night like that in the Basketball Champions League. Comes up with a steal. Watch out. Timeout. Wainwright on the end of the break throws it down hard, and Strasbourg with a 9-4 lead. Rytas need and take the timeout.
this continuation with the swing empty corner with Minde. If they ice, if they switch, we know what to do. Then you dive, we put the ball inside. If they trap, the bigger number, probably Lucas, that's here, and we still have shooter here. If they front, Minde, it's you to flash. If they switch, if they ice, pop, swing. Keep on going. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Below.
Well, Coach Zabenas not panicking. Wants a little bit better execution, obviously offensively, trying to work out how they're going to deal with that rotation that Strasbourg are executing on especially on the pass into Benson. It's something you've got to deal with when you're playing against this Rytas team since Benson has joined recently. You have to know how to deal with him on the inside. He's a tough ask. Boatwright joins the action. Zunas looking for space, will kick it. Boatwright has it. Shakes it, steps back, long two is good. Ryan Boatwright with the two. Nice addition for this roster. Inside, outside for Strasbourg. Wojciech will reverse it. Jefferson tries to turn the corner, not there. Nice pass, everyone got lost on the switch. Wojciech slipped to the hoop and gets the easy two. And that, more than anything else, sums up how much more Strasbourg do offensively. Movement was great, excellent pass, easy two. Already 4 assists for the French club. Zunas drops the pass off. Just can't turn the defense at the moment. Strasbourg really doing a great job on ball. Crazy three in transition. Now 3-on-2 going the other way. With Zunas for the break, three is good. Well, Bonzi Colson gets his first points on the inside. You leave him alone. Just knocks it down for fun from distance. 14-9, Strasbourg demonstrating why they're going to win this group. Ball's knocked away, quick hands for Udano. Substitutions coming in off the Rytas bench as Bukavicius checks in. Jefferson gets a little gap, kicks it, the extra pass, they change the angle. Wojciech on the perimeter. They swing it, Jefferson lines up, the three is short, chance to run. As Bukavicius gets the positive stat straight off the bench. Boatwright will skip it. Levicius puts it on the floor in the lane, has it knocked away. And Strasbourg just that half a step quicker to every facet of the game at the moment. Ball's knocked away, and in the attempt to recover it, Budavicius takes it out of bounds. Strasbourg will get possession. Jean-Baptiste Mal steps in. And kicks. Mal straight off the bench, throws up the air ball from deep. Boatwright in transition. Keeps the ball on the floor though. We'll get a repositioned screen, and they've spent a lot of time and they've got nowhere with it, Vilnius. Benson goes back to Boatwright, little give and go. Foul, nice little variation to the slip to the hoop. Wainwright picks up the personal. Benson will go to the free throw line. it's such a great asset to have the quality of Benson on the inside. Really does give this team a focal point, builds it from the inside out. And every coach loves a big man who can make free throws. Two for two from the line. And Essam Mayem checks in, 19-year-old Cameroonian. He's 2 meters 8, didn't play in the corresponding fixture in France. Gets first quarter action here. Strasbourg, as we've said, already qualified, but they're going to want to keep the momentum. Lean in is no good for Lansdowne, who's instant offense off the bench. But right, pulls the trigger at the end of the break is no good. Defensive rebound by Lansdowne. Strasbourg have a chance to run. Ma has it. Nice pass. Trail down the middle for the 2. And Lansdowne doesn't waste any time whatsoever trying to tick the scoreboard over. No one took that cut away. And Strasbourg, well, we've said before, in this season, they have a really nice feel, nice little chemistry to the team. Zunas can't get the 3 to drop. Mal will get Strasbourg into the half court, gets the repetition screen. They hit the second side. Wojcik again. Mal lines up with his feet set for 3 and just drops it. Nothing but string. And if they treat this in the right way, Strasbourg, all this game can be for them is positive. They've got good confidence coming into it. Nice little winning streak going. No pressure, already won the group. Just keep building on that momentum. Boatwright puts it on the floor, off the glass for 2. Overcooks it off the glass. The rebound is no good. But a 24 violation as Boatwright's initial shot hit nothing. Udano checks out. 31 years old now. Nice signing for Strasbourg from Trieste in Italy. Really does fit the mold of what Strasbourg like with their bigs. Athletic, mobile. Really did a nice job. Wojcik lines up the long 2. Just catches the back of the iron. Great work on the glass. Wojcik has it knocked away. Turnover. Rytas have a chance to eat into this 8-point advantage. Kavicius fouled in the lane. If there's a criticism here of Rytas, whoever has it, there's a lot of dribble, which makes life a little easy for Strasbourg. When the ball's on the floor, you know where it is. With Rytas's ability, well, perceived ability to shoot the 3, that was their undoing in the loss in France. In the win in France, it was their real plus in their win in Strasbourg. You'd have thought they'd be able to spread this defense out, move the basketball, just create some advantage and then exploit it. But at the moment, it's a lot of dribble. Dovis Bukauskas checks in, number 2. Great work on the glass. But they can't, they come up with nothing. Ulekas, but they get the ball. They'll let down to Lucas Ulekas. Just persistence. Boatwright gets to the lane. Nice pass. Feet set. Can't get the jumper to go. And Strasbourg again looking to build on a really solid first quarter. Lansdowne goes down low to pass. Nice cut. Inside, outside, surely. 3 from the corner is short. Offensive rebound just owned Tremendous finish. The youngster Miem just going to work on the glass. Opens out a 9-point lead. Last 20 seconds of what's been a first quarter that Strasbourg have, well, let's just say dominated. They've been half a step quicker in every part of the game. Have 2 fouls to give, so Mal picks up the personal. Well, there's the other foul to give, which gives Rytas just 3 seconds to get the shot away at the end of this first quarter, as the foul on Chincambo. Gonna have to take the long 3, which is no, God, they almost get the tip. And at the end of 1, Strasbourg, from the opening tip, have been better in every single department. They lead it 21-12 here in Lithuania. Well, Strasbourg with 75%. They've not shot the 3-ball particularly well, 3 from 10, but they've shot it a lot better than Rytas, with only 14% dropping for the Lithuanian club. Let's take a look at the best plays of the first quarter. Well, the youngster Marcelonis starts at the point, and they got that fabled mid-range perimeter game going. But then it was just a steady performance by Strasbourg. They moved the ball really well, shared it in transition. And the surprise, I suppose, is with a new coach in Rytas Vilnius at the helm, this Rytas roster would have been a little bit more intense, in spite of the fact that they are going to finish bottom of the group. But there are situations, the inside-outside kick, no one attempted to close out. And it's just been a very nice performance by Coach Tuovi's lineup. 9-point advantage at the end of the first quarter on the road. They're already secure in being the #1 seed coming out of this group. But the important thing is, people always talk about, if you've got momentum, you've got good habits, just continue doing those things, and you are going to reap the benefit. (21-12), start of the second quarter. Strasbourg will have possession. Lansdowne gets him into the half court. Flash to the high post from Miem. Ends up rimming out. Boatwright gets Rytas into the half court. Zunas moves it on. Got a holding foul. Lansdowne, I think, took Boatwright out of the cup. Illegally, though. Benson will hand it off. Boatwright takes the high screen. Benson rolls. He's wide open. Gets it on the second pass with a change of angle. And forces it through the contact to get the 2. Strong play. Benson had to go through traffic. 6 points personal. Mal puts on the floor. Floats it upstairs. They missed the dunk. Chance to run for Rytas. Numbers down the floor. Far side of the ring. And 1. That's what you expected to see from this Rytas lineup. Play hard, impress the new coach. He turned defense into offense. They missed the layup, but just a tremendous effort on the glass. Rytas Vilnius is going to pick himself up off the floor and go to the free throw line. Udeno checks back in for Strasbourg. Miem steps out. And the three-point play complete. Rytas Vilnius closes it to a 4-point game. Just under 9 to go in the half. Lansdowne has it outside. They'll move it on. Bunty Colson to the corner. Great cut by Lansdowne. Inside out, wide open. Mile from the perimeter is no good. Long on the three. Chance for Rytas to run. Rytas Vilnius with a pass inside. Benson trying to go to work. Is fouled on the way up. Rytas get rewarded for both the good work at the defensive end and turning that defense into quick offense. Gets it really deep. Benson is fouled on the way up, I would have thought. And so does the official. Frisch picks up his first personal. Clement Frisch, as Coach Tuovi tries to get some experience into some young guns on this Strasbourg lineup. Clement Frisch, they're 18 years old. 0 for 2 from Benson, but the offensive rebound is picked up. Vicious again doing some nice work on the glass. Here's Boatwright, likes the matchup. Went nowhere. Gonna have to put this up from deep. Oh, Vicious. Halfway to downtown, Vilnius strokes the three. And nothing but string. Nice start to this second quarter for the home club. They've closed it to a single-point game. Timeout for Strasbourg. Let's take a listen.
They play tougher, defensive, solid, but finish the job. And every effort there, what I say to Esam is same to you. If you lose the ball, make sure that you take a hard foul rather than let them score. Toughness. Hey. Play one time now, fist down without the helping screen. So Clemo automatically there, he can fake, do it either way, you can do it like that.
Well, Strasbourg take the timeout after the nice start to this second quarter by Rytas. Let's try to re-establish the order. Coulson skips, nice little second step, soft touch for 2. And Coulson continues to impress. Bonzi Coulson averaging 19 points a game in France in Pro A, had 23 points in the corresponding fixture against Rytas. Oh, and Boatwright gets the 3 to go, draws the contact, and has a chance to put Rytas back in front. Mal picks up the personal, committed that cardinal sin of fouling the jumper. Picks up his second personal. Boatwright just gets enough separation, and Mal just can't resist the little hand across the body, picks up the elbow. And Ryan Boatwright, chance to make this a 1-point Rytas lead. Gets the roll. And Rytas with a Completely different feel to the start of this second quarter. So much more intensity defensively. Nice curl. Coulson again, he's fouled on the little curl. Well, it's either poor execution or lack of communication. Neither is good. Didn't really see the action away from the basketball. Good read though, Coulson. Yeah, Bukavicius on chasing him, so he curled the screen. Strasbourg already in the penalty, but that's the first foul for Rytas as Coulson makes the first. Things looking so much more secure, if that's the right word, since Boatwright has come into the game. Poor decision, great rotation, but they keep it alive, Strasbourg, and then throw it away. Coulson, nowhere to go. Nice pass. Just read it. Just waited for the defense to unravel, and then just made the great decision. Easy two. Through Dano. And it looks like normal service restored as Strasbourg open out the three-point lead. Boatwright, quick release off the screen. Doesn't get the foul that he was looking for. Defensive rebound. Ike Udano coming up with real stats, having come back into the game. Coulson. Drops it inside. Coulson leans away for two, is no good. Defensive rebound belongs to Keith Benson. We've got a game now. Rytas right in this. Penetration off the dribble is no good. Benson's all over the glass, puts the two back up. Biskauskas couldn't get the runner to go, but Benson just cleaned up on the glass. Brandon Jefferson moves it on. A little static for Strasbourg. Jefferson lifts, gets to the lane. Great touch, Jason Chambo. .64% from two-point range for Strasbourg. The decision-making is very good. 2-3 zone. Strasbourg trying to change the tempo. Attacking the closeout. Off the glass for two is no good. Great challenge. Look long on the pass. Great defensive rotation. Biskauskas picks it off. The three is gone, is long. Benson's all over the glass. They get another look at it. Benson on the inside. Off the glass and one. Keith Benson outworking everybody. Deno picks up the personal. Benson will go to the free throw line. Protects it, contact, gets the two, and goes back to the free throw line. Already shooting his fifth free throw, and there's 5 minutes to go in the first half. Well, that's after making his first two, he's missed his next three. Coulson will hit the second side. Boychik will take the handoff. Comes off the screen. And nice movement by Strasbourg. Neither party. Take the tough runner. That's no good. They had options. Easy two. Great road on the break. Arinas Bukavicius throws down the breakaway dunk. And as I said, we have a game now. Rytas have lifted that intensity. Budavicius, one of the consistent elements of this group. Let's listen to two of Ovi.
We need this one. We get a better shots every time when we move. Like the last one, 5 seconds drive dish, you know, open shot. Okay, now we do thump. We have small ball. I want thump. So let random place it, but they might blue it. I think they might blue it. So pass, Ike, Jaromir coming here. If they blue, look at Trey. We can play early. When Ike turns to re-screen, Trey early there.
1, 2, 3.
6. Chase under the corner. So you ready?
.430 to go to the end of the half. We've got a one-pointer. There may not be any change to the order of the teams in this group, but as we said right at the top of the game, there's no way that Rytas are going to walk through a game. There's too much heritage and pride in Vilnius. This is a chance to take down another strong European team. For a new coach, they're going to go at this. Barcelona tries to turn the corner. Nice lift. They almost turned it over though. Budavicius attacks it. Wide open in the corner is no good. They're going to chase that one down. Lands down in transition. Open three for Jefferson is good. And that's the added dimension that Strasbourg have this year. They'll run, they'll push, they'll take the early three. If they're open and have numbers. Jefferson goes to 6 personal. That's a poor decision by Biskauskas. Benson, I think, was triple teamed by the time he tried to throw the lob. Well, that's coming together. Lucas Lulekas. Second personal. 3:37 to go. 2-point game. Strasbourg with the ball. And a long shot clock in the half court. 21 left on the possession. That's a quick whistle. Rytas with fouls to give. Bikauskas with the personal. 3:34. Strasbourg will inbound. Jefferson tries to turn the corner, gets his feet square. Offensive foul called. Dano picks up the personal. Wainwright will check in. Barcelona's at the point. Tries to turn the corner, gets all the way to the ring for 2. Well, you got to say, Chembo opened up the lane a little too much, but you've still got to be quick enough to get there. Barcelona's did a nice job tying the game at 32. Great rotation help-wise. It's a much better effort, but then Barcelona's gets caught reaching. Rytas are a different animal in this second quarter. Jumbo looks back door, not there. Wojcik drops it inside. Wainwright going to work, gets to the middle with a little jump hook for 2. Wainwright Another person averaging double digits in Pro A as Strasbourg begin to become a factor in that league. Kauskas in traffic, off the glass for two. Tough little finish. Went inside and took everybody on. Jefferson backs it out, under 10 on the possession. Jefferson, they're going to try and gap him a little. Joe steps to the middle, throws up a tough one. He's fouled and will go to the free throw line. Jason Chicambo was aggressive, was decisive, spins, goes to the middle, gets the foul. And the youngster on 91 guard will go to the free throw line. Doesn't make the second. Marcelonis will advance the basketball. Again, that's a great first step. Dorvis Pekauskas. Closeout got the angle all wrong. He could attack the middle. And once he's attacking the middle, he's being pushed and bumped, destroying the contact. Referee waits for him to get in the act of shooting. Chambo picks up the personal. Rytas a chance to re-establish the lead, albeit a 1-point lead. Good bit of second. So Rytas, so they give up. That's just unforgivable. Lands down, leaked out. No one picked him up after the made free throw. And he just gets down the floor, gets contact, will go to the free throw line. And Rytas will take the timeout. After trailing by 9 at the end of the first quarter, they lead this by 1. And coach Zabanas will be much happy with what he's seen. Let's take a listen.
Tiktai tą swing, kai žaidžia motioną guard, bottom ir top. Polime horn side sužaiskit ragus šonę su Arnu. Kas čia dabar ketvirtų Gytis. Nestatyk tos pirmos užtvaros ir Augi nereikia. Gytis, yes.
Doesn't matter, Arnas, you got guard by Bohasika. If you have Jefferson here, set the bigger switch, you go with Jefferson on the block. Regardless who's there,
Opposite side, okay, Dovis will be opposite side.
DeAndre Lansdowne. Chance to tie the game. 1:39 to go. Gets the soft roll. And we've got a new ball game. Tied at 36. Marcelonis will advance the basketball. Much more assured in this second spell after starting the game where he looked a little tight. Help comes from the baseline, needs to pass, finds pass. Pikauskas for three is no good. That's a tremendous effort on the glass, but it still comes down to Strasbourg. Wojciech to the hoop, can't get it to go. It's a great follow, but finally gets the defensive rebound to fall into the hands. Radovicius, and the last minute of the first half, Marciulionis gets it off to Pikauskas. Oh, it's too easy. He's fouled on the way. He'll be disappointed he didn't complete the three-point play. But great recognition, just attacked it, opened up, no one helped. Hands down, picks up his second. Back cut, beautifully found, but the rotation was good enough. And Rytas come up with a steal. Pikauskas will skip it. Attacking the closeout is Radovicius. He looks longingly at the official for some help, but none coming from that direction. And he just threw it out of bounds. Hadn't created the advantage, took it too early. And opportunity missed for Rytas. Strasbourg with around a 4 or 5 second differential between game and possession. Oh, nice pass by Wojciech, inside, outside, did well to get it there. The long two is no good. Plenty of time here for Rytas, 4-on-2 break. And again, they took it into the place they didn't need to. And Boatwright can't get it to go, and that'll do it for the first half. Radovicius look again at the official, but 4-on-2 doesn't need to force the issue. But that's a great half of basketball. Strasbourg dominated early. Great second quarter by the home club. They lead it 38-36 at the half. Well, Rytas still only shooting 21% from the three-point line. Strasbourg down at 33 as well, but 62% inside for Rytas. They've done a nice job. 23-14, but there's been more rebound opportunities for Rytas with that low percentage from the three-point line. Benson in double digits with 10 points. Coulson's looked impressive again to lead the scorers for Strasbourg. Pikauskas really does give this team some edge, and Boatwright looks impressive. Let's check the best plays of the first half. And as we were saying, the beginning of the game, well, it looked okay for early doors for Rytas, but very quickly, Jefferson got control of things at the point. They distributed the ball very, very well. Udeno was a real threat around the ring. Wainwright helped himself to a couple of dunks in that first half. But it was an impressive first quarter for Strasbourg on the road. They led by 9 at the end of that first quarter, thanks to this three from Mal off the bench straight into the stat sheet in a positive way. Lansdowne, as he always is, instant offense, and great contributions for some of the youngsters coming in off the bench. Miem with the jump hook for 2. was the first of those. When you think that Rytas, normally a good team from the three-point line, is shooting 21%, and one of those was that huge three. Boatwright steadied the ship. You've got to say that his experience really came to the fore. And when Marcellinus came back, he was building then on that more solid performance by Rytas and looked much more effective in that second spell on the floor. Well, if Strasbourg thought this was going to be a walk in the park, it was never going to be that. You don't come into Lithuania and have a walk in the park. It doesn't matter what's resting on the game. But now they know they're in a game. If they want to have the 5-1 record at the end of the regular season, going into the playoffs with confidence, they're going to have to get it done in the second half. Top scorer for Strasbourg is the impressive Bonzi Coulson, 9 points, 1 from 2, from 3, 3 from 6 from 2. So again, efficient, effective, and leading this Strasbourg roster from the front. Does a little bit of everything, can literally fill it up from deep and play strong around the ring. So Coulson having a very nice season. 19 points a game in Pro A, inside and outside, had 23 points against this Rytas lineup in France. Is having another stellar night. Both at the ring, really manufactured it well, and as you saw earlier on, from the three-point line. Well, it's not a surprise after the performance at the weekend. Keith Benson leads the scorers for Rytas, 10 points. Hasn't missed a field goal, but has missed his last three throws. But he's such a strong player. Here he's just going to power through one defender. Great work on the glass by the big man. Very mobile is Keith Benson for a 2'11" center. He's 32 years old now. Still hasn't lost that enthusiasm you need to play around the ring. Fearless going through contact. And he's a real asset. Well, that'll do it for the first half. We'll show you the best plays, and we'll be back for the second half shortly.
Now the push. Stevens goes up high. The finish is good. Beautiful feed.
Jones alley-oop, and this time they're successful with Makundu.
He had the ball, then a nice little pass. So that's going to finish. It is good from Borowski.
Long pass over the Ruban. Oh, he gets rejected at the line by Simmons, right at the rim. Not in your house.
Bounce is clear, and Stevens with the rebound, the push. His versatility here behind the back. Stevens all the way. What a play. Incredible from Dishon Stevens.
Certainly that looks like it's his approach. He just loves being out there. And nice drive down low, and as DeZeu goes to 10 points.
Kirksell now looking for options. Motum gives him the option on the wing, guarded by Benjus. Oh, what a pass by Motum. The no-look pass from the Aussie.
Ennis with some room. Oh, has a tip from behind. Wojcinski behind the back. Little showtime. There's another one, and the finish from Cersei. So 2 in a row behind the back. First from Wojcinski. First by Darbo, and now it's Peterson. Splits between 2. Takeoff.
Lowry with a rebound, and now Smokey Minska just believing in confidence. Lowry crosses over, spins. Oh my Lord, how did he get that move? I mean, that was beautiful. I mean, he took that in transition, gave it a crossover, a spin out.
Welcome back to the FIBA Solutions Arena here in Vilnius in Lithuania. Both teams in the huddle prior to the start of this second half. And for what some people would have classed as a dead game, I don't ever think there's such a thing when it comes to this level of basketball. We've got a real one in that Vilnius really did respond well in that second quarter as Strasbourg came out very, very well at the beginning of the game. Strong second quarter by Vilnius, and they have the 2-point advantage, 26-15, big time second quarter for the Lithuanian club, inside and out. Set up this one nicely. Strasbourg trying to keep that win streak going on a 3-game win streak. They've never won 4 in a row since 2018 in the Basketball Champions League. Well, they're 1/2 away from doing that right now. That'll be great for them going into the playoffs. And it'll be great for Vilnius if Coach Zibanas can get off to a back-to-back winning start after their win in the Lithuanian League at the weekend. Here we go, start of this second half. Vilnius will have the possession. Augustas Marčiulionis will get things going. Benson arrives to the ball screen and rolls. Marčiulionis keeps it going, drops it inside. Benson with a short jumper. Great work on the glass for 2. That's how to go hard to the offensive rebound as Rytas just went to work. Just active on the perimeter. Olsen can't get it to drop off the penetration. Probably the first poor shot he's taken all night. Bukavicius looking for an angle. He's stepping out of bounds. In fact, they've called the blocking foul on Wojciech. They just don't look as effective if there's too much dribble for Rytas. Strasbourg can normally, and have done so far in the game, contain them when there's too much dribble. Benson is the man releasing pressure out of bounds. Marčiulionis gets it off to Kaus. Goes with the baseline jump shot, doesn't get the drop. Another offensive rebound and a foul on the play. Rytas just so active on the glass. This time he outworks Wainwright. He fouls him on the way back up. Rytas will go to the free throw line. Wainwright picks up his second personal. I do think it's important for Strasbourg to keep this tempo, this momentum they have going so far in the last 2 games of the Basketball Champions League, in their last victory in Pro A in France. They're within 2 games of the top of Pro A and lead their group in this competition. Winning becomes a habit, and that's the sort of habit they want to build. Andrew Goodluck just in shot. Wojciech looks to the baseline. That's just sweet. That is sweet. Wainwright gets his feet set and just strokes it. Kutsunas moves it on. They drop it inside. Benson going to work, goes to the middle, is fouled on the way up, and that's another personal for Wainwright. That'll be his third. 2 quick fouls for Ishmael Wainwright. A little bit outside the small forward. A 2'11" Keith Benson going up against the 196 Ishmael Wainwright. And Benson does what he should do, keeps it up, goes strong, draws contact, and steps to the free-throw line. And 2 for 2. Makes it a 5-point advantage for Rytas. Lansdowne checks in as Wainwright steps out. Boychik trying to get himself going from the perimeter. Can't do it. 3-on-2 break. And they throw away the opportunity in transition. Come up empty 3-on-2. Try to go for the dunk. Well, you missed the missed shot, but you get the foul. Little frustration for Rytas Vilnius. Jefferson into the half court. Boychik again trying to get himself going. Lansdowne off the handoff. Foul line jump shot is short. And they really have come out cold in this second half. Inside, outside. Well, Skauskas is trying to claim, and I think successfully claim, that Boychik is going to deflect this. There you go. The referee just has to get it right. If he takes a couple of goes and he has to think about it, doesn't matter. Get it right. Benson outside the 3. He's not going to put that up. 10 on the possession. Marciulionis comes off the Benson screen, who dives, needs a touch. Gets it now in the block. 5 on the possession. Benson, far side of the ring, left hand. Soft touch for 2. Great control by Benson. Knows what he can do, knows where he gets to earn his living. Hands off. Boychik gets his feet set, turns down the 3. He's got to start being a little more assertive at the moment as Strasbourg struggle for rhythm. Coulson had to take the tough 2, and it's all Rytas at the moment. Far side of the ring. Foul on the play as Budavicius took the tough decision, went through traffic, draws the contact. Would want to get the shot away, but fouled pretty hard. Timeout Strasbourg, and in desperate need of some inspiration here. Completely lost their rhythm and tempo offensively. And subsequently, it's a great start to the third quarter for Rytas. Let's take a listen.
You look ridiculous. You look ridiculous. Let's go. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
But sometimes it's not technical. Let's just put it that way. Asi Tuovi just sums it up from his opinion. And it'll be interesting to see what reaction he gets, because that's about challenging guys as men, not as a technical execution. Didn't need the whole minute for the timeout. Short and sharp and sweet. And this will tell us a lot about where this Strasbourg team is and what sort of team, when faced with some adversity in the playoffs, is going to come through. Well, as they were the sharper team in the first, well, definitely the first quarter, beating Rytas to everything. Quickness, loose balls, execution was just better. Rytas have completely turned that around. Now lead it by 8. with this one to come. I think the biggest margin they trailed by was 9. They're going to turn that around, down 9. Now they're up, still up 8. That's a 17-point turnaround. And Rytas really building that momentum. Coulson hits the second slide, lands down, gets it back, goes baseline, drops it to Coulson, doesn't get the drop, and Benson owns the inside, owns the glass, needs a pass, and finds one. Chalonis to the corner, great reaction by Lansdown, and then fouls on the loose ball. But that's the type of effort that Strasbourg need to put in. You won't mind that if you're Coach Tuovi. Almost comes up with a steal, and then with his enthusiasm, picks up his 3rd personal. One falls over the front of the ring. Chance to make this a double-digit lead for Rytas. And I think Tuovi's going to be a little worried here, because this is the type of game that Strasbourg have left behind. They haven't played like this in the Basketball Champions League this year. They really have established a level. Mal checks in for them at the point. Tries to generate a little intensity, and Lansdown will reverse it. Jefferson, feet set for 3, catches the back of the ring. Wojcik can't handle it, and Rytas come down with another with a team rebound. Benson with the early screen in transition, kicks it off. Vicious off the glass, can't get the roll, but Benson will. Keith Benson, with a little bit of attitude, throws it down hard. Wojcik, nice look, great rotation. Super defensive rotation, Redovicius. Open 3 in transition is short. And there's only one team at the moment playing hard, one team getting after it. And that's not Strasbourg, who have gone cold and flat in this 3rd quarter. Rytas in the ascendancy, have a 51-31 advantage halfway through 3. And someone or something has to change on this Strasbourg lineup to get them back where they were in the 1st quarter. Chalonis moves it on, gets it back, attacks it on the right hand, off the glass for 2 is good. Mal with a nice little roll off the backboard, and just when you needed it, Mal again off the bench gives that real lift. Benson again, foul line jump shot, doesn't drop, chance to run. And Tuovi's gone to the bench here and has gone young. And he's really getting I think he's getting the result he wanted. Chembo turns it over, but the intensity's there, the speed down the floor is there. Jean-Baptiste Mal trying to lead it from the point. Jefferson still in the game as Strasbourg try to extend the defense. Skauskas moves it on. The 3 is short. Great work on the glass. That is an offensive rebound. That's just sheer effort. Lukas Ulekas. Every single aspect of the game now, Rytas are the team that's a half a step quicker. Rytas is the team reacting so much quicker as Lansdown picks up his full foul. He's going to sit. And Rytas with the 10-point lead. Clement Frisch checks in. Meanwhile, Lukas is rewarded for the offensive work on the glass, makes the first of the free throws. And that's a much more content coach. Gudus Zabenas having an effect here in Rytas. The Vilnius coach getting the response he needs as he takes over the helm. Mal into the half court, will take the handoff. 11-point margin he's looking at. Jefferson. Mal attacks the seam, needs to manufacture a shot and should have kicked. He's going to be charged with the personal. We're going to walk the floor for free throws. And that sums up Strasbourg. That is not a shot they took in the first half. Mal on the penetration would have kicked. Didn't, tried to force it in traffic. And picks up the personal, and we'll walk the floor as Mal picks up foul number 3. And Rytas, through Keith Benson, have a chance to extend the lead. Well, 50% is pretty much what Benson shoots, and it looks like a 50% free throw shooter. Mal in transition, turns down the ball reversal, puts it on the floor. Tries to flatten it off. Now he'll get the ball screen. Little pick and pop action gets Udano to the ring for 2. And he is explosive. It's away with a little walk, but... And Strasbourg pick it up with a defense, and that'll be a Strasbourg basketball. Boatwright beside himself. At some point, the official has to say, we've made the call, can we just get on with it? And quite rightly, you cannot do that. I mean, they get the technical. And you don't need the technical right now, Rytas. Vilnius in control. Do not need to give Strasbourg an easy way back into the game, so they give them the extra point and the possession. Didn't look a glaring mistake to me. Mal on the dribble. Foul line, going nowhere. Jembo puts it on the floor. Attacks it, is blocked. Benson just said, you've got to bring something a bit stronger than that. Ball's out of, just recovered by Benson. Boatwright will get the ball screen. Benson will dive, doesn't get a look. Boatwright again, inside to the corner, extra pass. Bukowska spins, foul line for 2 is no good. And the ball is out of bounds. And for all the huffing and puffing, the ball goes back to Strasbourg. Jefferson trying to lead Strasbourg back into this. This was not on the agenda when they were up 9 and playing really well in the first half. Turns down the ball screen, settles for the 3 and knocks it down. And the impact of that technical there for you straight away. They're looking at double digits, they're looking in control. The extra point, the change of possession, the 3, and all of a sudden we're back to 6. Inside option. Budavicius, nice, super pass to Ulekas. Great cut. Jefferson weaves a little bit, now has a matchup, but he gives it up. Now he gets it back. Doesn't want any screens, wants to play one-on-one here. Just blows past Ulekas. And Mal turns it over again. And Rytas. 4 on 3, they take the early 3. No joy at front of the ring. And the ball will, through sheer effort, but that's not enough. We'll go back to Strasbourg. Chance to cut this to a 6 or a 5-point margin. 1:33 to go in the third. just cans the perimeter. Jefferson is lighting it up right now, really feeling it. Back-to-back threes.
Switch aggressive with this Jefferson. Go hard. Hedge to switch. Hand up to the face. Now, if he's against us, go with the red a little bit. More. Yes. Even choke more from him. Nobody's a shooter.
Hey, 2 times he take the shot, 2 times he made in the face. Doesn't matter for him. 1 time he penetrated, he made the mistake. Yeah. Let's try to do it again. Every time.
Let's post Arnas now with one side. Bravo with cut. Bravo with patience staying in the corner. Bravo.
Still got thousands. Well, interesting timeout by Coach Zabanas. Obviously, they need to try to get Jefferson to put it on the floor. That's going to be interesting to see how they deal with that. But also, they're going to go and get Bukavicius in the block, see if he can make something happen there next time down. So, interesting that they put a lot of faith in Arnas Bukavicius. Jefferson shooting 57% from the 3. Well, we said who was going to inspire the Strasbourg team back in the game. Well, there's your answer. They trail 5. Here's Boatwright. Show away from the screen. Try to ISO it. Little pick and pop action. There's Bukavicius in the post. Feels the double team. Extra pass. Boatwright has it. Great rotation. He's going to have to put this up. Throws up the prayer. He's not answered. And that'll be a violation. And momentum shifts completely in Strasbourg's favor. Finishing this third quarter, somehow dragging themselves back into this chance to trail by 3 or 2 on this possession. And all the momentum is back with the French club. Marl comes off the screen soft, just gets Jefferson wide open. Can't go 3 in a row. But they chased him around. They didn't try to get into denial, didn't switch it. Jefferson just curled on the screen. At least they speeded him up. 41 seconds to go in the third. Whatever happens in those 41 seconds, we're set for a great fourth quarter. Here's Boatwright. Advances the basketball. In the lane. Takes the tough one off the glass. Gets the roll. Ryan Boatwright taking on the responsibility. Little hang time, soft touch for 2. And Strasbourg just goes straight back down and turn it over. And a lot of the good work undone. Chance to make this a double-digit lead here for Rytas as they hold for the last shot. Ryan Boatwright. Feels the double team, gets it off somehow. Finds to the corner, but with just 0.7 on the clock. It's going to have to be a pretty quick catch and shoot. They go lob, and that'll do it. And that is a tremendous third quarter by Rytas. Pegged back a little towards the end of it, but they lead at the end of 3. 57-50 in a pride game for them, trying to get their second win of the regular season, to finish the regular season on a real positive and continue the upturn under coach Zabanas. Here's the stats. And Strasbourg's three-point percentage starting to grow, 17% for Rytas. If they'd managed to shoot the 3, this game would be dead. They would be out of sight. Let's take a look at the best plays from the quarter. Well, it all started so reasonably and well for Strasbourg, but Benson and Bukavicius in particular, Bukowskis, found a way to take over the game. Benson having a super game. On the glass was just exceptional. With 3 or 4 minutes, with just over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, Rytas were looking at double-digit leads. But thanks to Brandon Jefferson in particular, Strasbourg have pulled themselves back into this. Keith Benson, 17 points, 9 rebounds. Oh, if you're a Rytas fan, how you'd have loved Keith Benson earlier on in the season. $57-50. Fourth quarter, Strasbourg trying to get the 4th win in a row. I haven't done that since 2018 in the Basketball Champions League. Rytas trying to get only their 2nd win of the regular season. It may be academic, but there's a pride statement here. Rytas, this is where they belong. Basketball Champions League. Baseline, great finish. Super, super finish by Budavicius. Uses the glass, protects the ball. And again, Strasbourg not at the races like they were earlier in the game. Mal moves it on. Takes the ball screen, spins to the middle. Baseline, and Wainwright gets the 2. Great movement off the ball. Smell Wainwright, the beneficiary, staying active. Marcelonis backs it out. Boatwright needs some space in the lane, little floater, and that's going to be an offensive foul. It's a great effort by Wainwright. Stepped in, put his body on the line, takes the charge. And Strasbourg have a chance to cut to 5 or 6. Just about got there. Mal comes off the ball screen, looks to create, wraps that pass. Wojciech can't get it to go. Really out of rhythm tonight. Coulson is fouled on the way up. But I've already picked up the 1 technical. Gruzunas not happy at all here. There's the foul. And Coulson, being Coulson, then decides to go up through that contact. Gruzunas wants the foul called on the floor. The referees are beginning to get a little tired of the inappropriate, if that's the right word, discussions going on. It's almost on every call at the moment for Rytas. It's not, they don't need to do that. Coulson again, looking solid. $10 points personal. Another double-digit night for Bonsi Coulson. But right into the half court for Rytas. Little pick and pop action. They line up the 3. It's good. Budavicius coming to play in the 4th. Gets it going to the basket, then picks and pops for 2, goes to 12 points personal. Coulson in the lane, will go to the free throw line again. Budavicius picks up foul number 2. Second one is good. We get to a 6-point game. Strasbourg struggling to get over the hump of that 4 to 6 point lead at the moment. But right, we'll take Vilnius into the half court. This looks like it's going to go up. No, kicks it off to the corner. Attack the close out. Nice pass to the extra. And they end up with a poor shot after moving the ball brilliantly. Chance to eat into the lead. Skip pass. Wojcik's got to make one sooner or later. Can't get that one to go, but Coulson's on the glass. Can't get the putback to go. We'll have to earn both from the free throw line. And Coulson is all over the stats at the moment. Offensive boards. Just doing a great job, and Wojcik just cannot get himself going at all. Coulson on the free throw line. Good things happen for Strasbourg when Bonzi Coulson on the floor. 2 for 2 from the line. Had a very good season in Turkey last year, Coulson. Just following it up with another good one now. Skauskas gets it on, they skip it. The open three is no good for Zunas. Jefferson. They'll go to the handoff. Mal has it. Looks to turn the corner. Tries to step through. Gets away with a little walk perhaps. But he doesn't get away with a turnover. Skauskas, nice pass. And they're going to go to the line for 2. Ulekas again outworking the opponent. And challenge goes through the contact strong. That'll put Rytas back to the free throw line. Benson checks back in. His team still lead by 6, and he has had a decent amount of time on the bench. He'll be here to close out this game now. Mal into the half court. Wojcik gets to the foul line and kicks. Coulson moves it off to him. Wojcik attacks, kicks it. Coulson locks it off, goes with a little runner for 2. Bonzi Coulson again, taking over for Strasbourg. Cuts it to a 4-point game. Super finish with soft touch. But right, has the mismatch, reverses the basketball. Ulekas got stuck, gets stuck on the dribble. The defense recovers. Skauskas has to put it up. In and out, and they got nothing. Rytas, they stood still. Coulson doesn't get the 3 to drop. They keep it alive. They drop it inside. Mal thinks about the mid-range 2. Puts it up, drops it. 2-point game. Basketball Champions League. Last day of the regular season in this group. Boatright is fouled and will take the 3 shots. And that is a crazy foul defensively by Mal. No reason at all to jump at the offensive player. Boatwright knocks it down. Back out to a 5-point game. Strasbourg trying to get over the hump. 5 to go. Jefferson will take the ball screen, or will he turn it down? Comes off it a little soft. They look back door, nothing doing. You know, it's high. Goes with the left hand, floats one, gets nothing. With 1 second on the possession, Strasbourg are on the end line. Well, Strasbourg will take the timeout with 1 second left on the shot clock. Let's take a listen.
Trey, Brandon, Ike. It's that side, yeah. So, okay, so opposite way. Trey, Jaromir here, Bonusi, Ike, Brandon, fake one. Early high, slip. Ike, you go, but you don't set it. Bonusi, fake. Use it like this.
Out of bounds, they go on 3 screens, they get nothing. And Rytas, chance to build here. Oh, nice little crossover in the lane and the kick. The open 3 from the corner is no good. Great work on the glass by Benson, but he can't get it. Tremendous job boxing out by Coulson. You know, drops it in. Coulson, they're going to wipe it off. And Ike Dano, a little out of control. Charges in transition. Get rid of it early. You can't be jump passing right there. And the forward commits the offensive foul. Wojcik will sit. Strasbourg still trail 5. They just can't get over this 4 or 5-point hump. Boatwright has it. Be such a big win for Rytas in terms of just building momentum under coach Sibanas for the rest of the season. Kauskas drops it inside. Benson has it on the foul line. Looks to spin. Needs a pass. Gets a pass. This has got to go up. Boatwright's got to put it up. Gets into the 2-point range. Drops the 2. Great recognition by Ryan Boatwright. Opens out the 7-point game. 13 personal. And Strasbourg have to be the aggressor right now. Rytas already in the penalty. Comes high. Almost turns it over. Gets it back, open for three, drops it from deep. Huge shot. Jean-Baptiste Mal knocks down the three. And we're back to 4. 3:30 to go. Boatwright and Benson again, little pick and roll action. They get nothing from it. Gudzunas kicks it. Corner jump shot is good. Tremendous penetration. Ulakas gets back, gets the steal. Boatwright back-to-back threes, and that opens out a 10-point lead with 3 to go. And in the blink of an eye, Strasbourg now facing a double-digit lead with 3 to go. Now it's down wide open for 3, can't get it to drop. Wainwright just goes to work on the glass, can't get the 2 to drop, but he'll go to the free throw line and simply has to make them. Wow. Lukas Ulakas gets the 3, gets straight back into defensive transition, comes up with a steal. Boatwright knocks down the 3. And a 6-0 spurt by Rytas opens out the 10-digit lead, double-digit lead, 10 points. And now it's a mountain for Strasbourg. Still plenty of time, but they've just got to play the perfect 3 minutes, and that doesn't include missing the free throw. Second one is good. Stop and score is an absolute must here for Strasbourg. Boatwright, Rytas will try and time and possession this. They'll try and manage the end of this game. Benson. Strasbourg commit the foul. Coulson commits the personal. Benson again is the release man. Kauskas. Off the glass. Bukavicius off the Bukauskas feed, and it's looking more and more comfortable for Rytas right now. They're going to go offensive. Wainwright picks up the personal. Rytas just have to be smart there. Theirs to lose at the moment, 77-66, and Strasbourg have just died on the floor at the moment. Great little push ahead. And Mal gets the 2. Wants the foul, but he'll take the 2. Let's take a look. Comes up with a steal, he's off. And Boatwright actually tries to acknowledge the foul because he intentionally tried to stop the action right there. And they've got to call the unsportsmanlike foul right there. No advantage to Strasbourg at all in that instance.
2 out of bounds.
Let's take a listen to the timeout.
Left, no need. Inbounds, go. Offensively, keep playing thumb down, but start with the screen. Start with the screen, we have time. We have, thumb side. Start with the screen, Thumb side. Hey, guys, take care of the ball.
Rytas trying to manage the end of the game now. 1:40 to go. Up 9. Great defensive rebound. Coulson again comes up with a positive stat. Jefferson kicks it. Mal has it and attacks it down the lane. Drops it off. And foul on the play. Chance to cut to 7. Get the stop. Get the 2. But Udino's got to go to the free throw line. Drops the second one. Really needed to make both. They go long and stolen. And Rytas doing a good job at the moment, giving the ball back to Strasbourg. Coulson for 3, doesn't get it to go. Foul on the play. And that may be the last chance they'll have. Still only an 8-point game. The 3 would have made it a 5-point game, and Coulson couldn't get it to go. And there's the foul, Mal on Ulekas, and Ulekas has been absolutely crucial as this game has closed out. Mal picks up his 5th foul and sits. Ulekas with the 3 and the steal at the start of this little run opened out that 10-point lead, which is at the moment looking as though that's been the crucial factor. Misses the throw though. Eight-point game with this one to come, which is good. 3-possession game. Strasbourg going to have to pull one out of the hat right now. Benson sits. Jumbo gets it off to Jefferson. Can't get it to drop. That gets caught up with the top of the backboard. Jefferson had that period where in back-to-back threes, and it looked like he was taking over the game. But another foul called, and Coulson, with the clock stopped, going to the free throw line. Chance to make this a 7-point game. Absolutely has to. Will still be a 3-possession game. The 2 for 2 from the line is just what they needed. 1:10 to go. Strasbourg trying to come back from almost the dead. Rytas pass it through the trap. Turnover. Coulson again going with the easy 2. Timeout, Rytas. It's a 5-point game, a 2-possession game. And Coulson has just breathed life back into Strasbourg. Let's take a listen as Rytas panic and almost gives Strasbourg a lifeline.
Be vertical, not in the middle. Don't go too close to those sidelines. Don't go too close to baseline. Don't rush to dribble. And go inside the ball, meet the ball. Don't wait until it's coming, Brad. Come on, guys. That's our win.
Come on, let's just finish. They're gonna set this hammer for Ryan. You must be ready for Jefferson.
Let's go.
Come on. We are finishing it out.
The 1-2-2 trap, they're going to have to come early. And now pull it out. Boatwright has it. It's knocked away. They don't need to foul now, though. They've taken a lot of time out of this. Boatwright has it. Gets to the foul line. The three is short. Defensive rebound. Strasbourg with a chance now. Jefferson gets chased off the three-point line for two. And we're in a single possession game now. Just a three-point game. And foul on the play as Jefferson decides to take one for the team. They're going to walk the floor to shoot the throws. Lukas Ulekas on the free throw line. Make one of the two and it's a two-possession game. In fact, if you just make both, it's still a two-possession game. First one. A miss now makes life incredibly interesting. Gives Strasbourg a shot. Just one shot to take it to overtime. Goes 0 for 2, and Strasbourg down 10. I've got a shot at overtime. Foul early. Vilnius decides that they're not going to give him the chance of the three. They're going to send them to the free throw line. And Chombo can't get the first one to go. He needs one of these at least. The 18-year-old to make it a two-point game, which he can't do. And the ball goes back to Strasbourg. Great effort on the glass. It's one of those moments, just one box out wins you the game probably if you're Rytas. That's a tremendous effort by Udeno. Although the referee's going to check it. No one seemed to have a problem with the original call. Let's take a listen. Strasbourg, 18 seconds and a chance to tie the game. Jefferson, that's the backcourt. Why on earth? Jefferson's 28 now. I can't believe he was back in NCAA days. He had the opportunity to take off and try and save that. He had teammates around him to try and deflect it to. Mental breakdown by Brandon Jefferson. 17.2 seconds to go. Strasbourg have to do it all again. Starts by Dinar, ball comes in, they have to go after that. And they steal it, and they get another shot at it. Jefferson, penetration. Oh, they miss out the corner three. Coulson has it, 5 seconds to tie the game. They foul him. Smart play by Boatwright. Not smart by Strasbourg. Boatwright, understanding the circumstance, the situation, fouls Coulson. With only 2.9 on the clock. Love to see the replay to see who passed up the open three from the corner. Coulson. He's got to make the first. That's the first thing. which he does. And now he has to, does he make it? Or does he miss it? I think he's going to try and put it up there for Udono to try and get the offensive rebound and put back. Monty Coulson for the mid, banked it off the glass for 2. And there's the foul. If they look at this, it may well be called unsportsmanlike. Coulson tried to miss the free throw, banked it off the glass. That is an unsportsmanlike foul. That is almost certainly the game. Strasbourg from 10 down to 1 down. And just another mental breakdown. And Rytas the chance to ice the game. And Coach Zabanas is going to be a happy coach. A relieved coach. His team lead by 2 with the basketball. Only a catastrophe on the inbound pass here will cost them the game. They've got to throw it forwards. Throw it into court and throw it forwards. There you go. Whistle on the play, quick foul. Well, when there's time, there's hope. However small the glimmer is, make this second free throw and game over. While there's a second, there's a chance for the heave and the prayer to be answered. Skauskas ices the game, and for whatever reason, Strasbourg take the timeout.
Brandon. Bond. Lucas sprint in the corner. Brandon, go like this, go to shoot, but on the last second, you turn, screen. Ike, you sprint and you screen here, and Bonsi one fake for the three-point shot. I don't know what they do.
So, a prayer, wide open 3 for Coulson, doesn't get it to go, and Strasbourg suffer their first defeat after a 3-game win streak in the Basketball Champions League, gets snapped by Rytas. Coach Zabanas is a happy coach. That's back-to-back wins for the new coach here, and they win this one, 81-77. They'll still finish out of the qualification spots for the Basketball Champions League. They'll finish bottom, but they're moving in the right direction. Those stats, even shooting 24% from the three-point line, they still get a win. Only 11 assists for Rytas. Very low number in the way that they play the game normally. Benson, superb with 17. Coulson again underlines how important it's going to be to Strasbourg in the playoffs. Boatwright came up big at the end. Budavicius was very, very combative. Really did a nice job. Gonna get a look at some highlights. Well, the third quarter in particular was all about Vilnius getting themselves in control of the game. They got to a double-digit lead. Benson was just absolutely solid, good the whole game, really giving Vilnius, that inside presence, building from the inside out now with Benson filling the 5. And for a while, Strasbourg looked that they were just flat in the second half. Then they started to pull it around, but they couldn't get over the 4 to 5 point hump because they came up with plays, Vilnius. Whether it was Budavicius or Pikauskas, in addition to the tremendous performance by Benson, they came up with big plays. Budavicius, after going to the basket, picked and popped and just nailed the 3. He's a tough ask at the defensive end to guard, inside and outside, does a really nice job. But Strasbourg kept hanging around, but they just could not get closer than 4 to 5, and that's still Ulekas, after making the 3, gives it up to Boatwright. They go 6-0, and from 4 up to 10 up, and at that point it looked game over. Just a super effort though by Strasbourg to get right back to have a shot at it. And then the unsportsmanlike of the foul at the end just took away any chance they would have. But still, and this to me is a miss by the official. Boatwright's got his hand up, trying to acknowledge a foul. From behind, he's even asking for the foul to be called. If the foul is called, it's unsportsmanlike for me. Coulson came up with another steal and Strasbourg was still alive. But in the end, Rytas hung on to get the morale-boosting win and their second win in this group. Their last game gives them their second win, and there's how it's going to finish. Riga and Strasbourg will qualify out of this group. They'll progress to the playoffs that start at the beginning of March. It's been a tough old road in Group E, and Strasbourg are the #1 team, and Riga will join them in the playoffs. For now, it's goodbye though, and we're looking forward to the playoffs already.